So, hello everyone and welcome to another vlog. So, for this week, it's the Breath of the Wild readathon and I need to finish at least 3 books. I have already finished Shrine of Resurrection, which is to share your readathon TBR list. I will link that up in the cards, even though I have changed a lot on my TBR just because I did read some of the books and then, some of them I need to get done. Some of them are more I need to get them done than others. So, let's talk about the books that I will be reading this week. So, I'm not going to try and pronounce names. So basically for read an action-packed book that is set in a land far away, I have decided to go with the Final Empire just because from what I know about this book, it's basically that what if the bad guy won? What would happen then? And basically it says that it's an unlikely heroine who is trying to save them. And then it should be a little action-packed in here somewhere. I don't know how action-packed, but it should be some action in here. So I have decided to go with this for that, even though it's very long. I should finish like 100 pages a day, then I will finish it in like 6 days. So I have chosen that for that. And then we have read a book you're drawn to, and I am still going with Savior. And this is the 4th book in the Lost Tribe of the Siths, and it's starting to pick up a little, and I am really curious about what is going to happen. And then we have read a book with winter vibes, and I'm still going with Beyond the Mountain. This is the 4th book in the Face Captive series, and I want to know what is happening, what is going on, and how is it like ending in some way, just because it's first 4 books with one couple and then 4 books with another couple. So this is the last book with the couple we are currently following. And then of course participate in a reading sprint. I have not done that yet, but I will do that throughout the week. At least like some kind of reading sprint. I don't know which one yet. And then we have read a book with mythical/supernatural elements. And I'm going to read City of Ashes, and this is my spoiler vlog for the month. And I just have to read this and finish it because this is a spoiler vlog and it's like should be up this month. So, and then we have read a book with pertaining to the passage of time. And for this, I am reading Divergent. So I like barely started this, like last week. But it says that you need to start books in the readathon. But I had like barely started this, so I'm like, it's so long that So this is. I was supposed to read The Insurgent, but I haven't read this one yet, so we are doing this. I have 3 books here, and then I have 2 ebooks. So I think we are doing pretty well. I have been reading this for like an hour or 2, and I am up to page 182. So I need to read around 300 pages a day, so this should not be a problem. Now I should start a little bit in this, just because I don't know how this book is in like reading wise. So I should kind of try out this and see how it is, because this should go pretty quickly. So that's the plan. I'm going back to reading this. I hope to get to like 200 at least. Maybe I mean it would be really great if I just finished 400 pages today. That would be ahead of schedule, and that would be perfect. Just because, you know, it's just something, to know that, oh, you have to read that many pages, and then you don't read that many pages, and then you get behind, and it's just so difficult. So yeah, I kind of hope to at least get 300 pages into this. Then, it is just a little bit over 400 pages, so if I could just finish this, it would be great. Okay, so I have finally finished Divergent, and I still really enjoyed this book. And excuse the fan if you can hear that. It's still, warm in my room, and yeah, I could have turned it off. But yeah, so Divergent. This is the first in the series, and yeah, I really like this. Really like it still, so 5 stars still. Yeah. So in this one we are following Triss, and she comes from, in this world there is divided into 5 factions, and basically once you're 16 you need to choose one of them, and basically that is a decision that will change your life like forever. And yeah, so I really like it. I mean, Triss is a little annoying at times, but she's 16. I mean, a lot of 16-year-olds are annoying. So I still can get. So yeah, so this one was for myself, and that's Breath of the Wild readathon. It was an optional one, so it was kind of passing of time. So I still have like other things that I need to actually do, but yeah, I just felt like reading this just because I had to read it for my game of life. So basically what we are doing, we are spinning and then we are landing on Risky Road. So let's spin, and we're just going to move 1, even though we got a 3. We are moving 1 to Risky Road. And then I just need to see what this one says for that space. So Risky Road. When you reach the space stop, you can decide whether you want to take the risky road or the safe route. The risky road has big losses and big rewards, whereas the safe route is just that, safe. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with the risky road, even though I might lose a lot of money on this. I have 55 in my bank, so I should be okay. I'm just going to write down everything first. Okay, so let's just spin the wheel for the 17th time and see what we get. So I don't know even what I want to land on, because this is going to go horrible no matter what. So let's just spin and see what we get, and let's just hope we land on something good. We got a 1. Okay, that one is not good. Your mother-in-law stopped by unannounced. So that was something bad. So I am just going to read what that one is, and then I'm just going to fill out everything and send in things. Okay, so oh, your mother-in-law stopped by unannounced. Read a book that is written by a new to you author. but you have to read the last page first before starting the book. Spin again after completing the book. Ooh, this one did not fit right now because all the books I'm reading this week is by authors I have read before. So this did not go well. So yeah, I have to see what I pick. I mean, I do have some things on my TBR that are new to me author, but yeah, I don't know what I am going to do. So I have to pick a book, and then I have to see when I get it read. And basically, what I will do, when I have chosen that book, I will come back, and then I will sit in front of the camera and read the last page first before going back. So, yeah. Great. I try to pick a book that is, pretty, a little more chunky, just because I need the pages. Okay, so I have decided on a book. I have decided on The Lies of Locke Lamora. So I need to read the last page first. So luckily, I don't lose any money this round. It was a very short one. It says the Galan rowed south before the winds of the storm, and the last few glimmers of false light faded behind them. The lights drew down into the darkness, and then they were gone for good, and the rain swept in like a wall above the surface of the sea. So that was everything you got, so this was perfect. The reason is because this is long, so it will fit good whenever I read it. So yeah, can't wait. I've heard a lot of good things, and yeah, really want to know what this book is about. So it's actually Sunday. So things have not been going that well with Breath of the Wild. This week, I have to say, I've been like really busy. I have been like doing things with my room, and I don't even know what I've been doing this week, but I have done a lot. I have done a lot of editing. And I am always like behind on that. So yeah, but my room is unfinished, so yeah, that will be very good. Then I will have a desk to work at and a lot of these different things, and I am super happy that we are soon done. But I have finished one book since I last updated. So I did update on Divergent, and since then I haven't read. So we are on Sunday, but on Friday, I think, I finished a book called The Minotaur King. And this is like a short story in, what's it, the Goblin War or something? And basically, this one was for read an action-packed book that is set in a land far away. So basically, this is a really action-packed short story, and I have to say, I give it 4 stars. So I really liked that book, like a short story that I actually liked. So it was super interesting. It's basically about this Minotaur, and every year they do these like tournament on who is going to be taken in as a guard for the queen. And basically, he becomes that, like, he has a crush on the queen, but things happen, and it just gets so action-packed at the end. It's like, yes. So I gave it 4 stars. I was so captivated by this story. I can't wait to continue on with it. So I still have 2 books that I have to finish today. Both are like 150-ish pages. So I hope I can finish both of them. Then I will completed the 5 rooms. So I am not doing very well with my TBR this month either. So let's just say I will have so many books to like catch up on, but throughout the year I will finish all the books that I have like put on my TBRs, just because I just want to, because if I don't, I will eventually get to them and have so many books to read. So yeah. Yeah, that is the plan for right now. I'm going to start to read. I think I'm going to start with Savior and see where that leads me, and then get to Beyond the Mountain. So I don't know how long this vlog will be. I say that every single week, but I was able to finish Breath of the Wild-a-thon. I just had to take some smaller books. So let's just wrap up what we read for this week. So I read Divergent. I don't know where I put that book because it's a mess in here. So yeah, but I finished Divergent and I gave that 5 stars. Yes, and that one was for read a book pertaining to a passage of time, just because it's a futuristic book. I almost said not that, but I have totally forgot what the name is. Yeah, that's me. But yeah, sci-fi. What's it called? Dystopian. There we have it. And the next book I read was The Minotaur King, and this one was really an action-packed book that is set on a land far away. And I gave this 4 stars. It was, for being a short story, it was really, really interesting. And then I read Savior, and that is a book you're drawn to, just because this series is basically set in the Star Wars universe, and right now this is the 4th book, and we are following kind of a lost tribe of the Sith. So you kind of see some of them are really ruthless, like the Sith really are. So I'm really drawn to it because I love Star Wars. And I gave this particular book 4 stars. I really liked this. It was super interesting to see how things really started to pick up this volume. And then the last one I read was Beyond the Mountain, and that is really a book with winter vibes, and it definitely has some winter vibes in there. And yeah, this is the 4th book in the Face Captive series, and we are done with the story about, I don't remember the girl's name, but yeah, and the Winter King. I gave these 4 stars. There was some really crazy thing that was going on. So it was a little strange, but overall I did enjoy it. It's like a really easy, weird story where you have no idea where it's going to go. But that was all the books I read. I finished all the 5 runes that I had to find. The first one was share a readathon TBR list. I did that, and then I changed it, but I at least shared it. And then also participate in a reading sprint. I did that on Monday. So that was the Breath of the Wild readathon. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I will see you next time for another video. Bye!